Good morning again from Walt Disney World. So, still my birthday. Same day for us, different day for you. But today's video is all about our club level experience at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So, we're staying Kilimanjaro Club with our DVC points.
Yes, staying in a studio. And
Yes.
This is really competitive, really hard to get. I actually waitlisted this and then the waitlist went through.
Yes, there's only like 8 or 10 rooms total for DVC.
And that includes all the different room types and sizes.
1 bedroom and studios. I think there's only 2 because the 2 bedrooms are locked.
Yeah. I think there might only be like 4 studios.
4 of each, so 8 rooms total.
So we got very lucky and we're very excited to celebrate your birthday today.
Yes, so we plan to take advantage of all the club level offerings. So we'll show the whole menu each time of day and whatnot. So very excited, but now it's time to head over to Animal Kingdom Lodge. So let's go. Jambo from our room at Animal Kingdom Lodge. As we stated earlier, this is a club level room, so we are staying in a DVC studio, club level, and you can't pick the view, but we ended up with a water view, so we have a nice view of the pool and the flamingos. But we've done a room tour of this before, but just kind of make this a comprehensive video, let's do another room tour of a DVC studio. So
Club level edition.
Exactly. So with my back to the door, to our left over here, we have a connecting door to go into a 1 bedroom. So this could be a 2 bedroom lock off if we were staying with a large group of people. But this time it's just 2 of us in this room. And then we have a full length mirror here by the door. And then coming up next on our right is the bathroom area. So nice big sink area, double sink with a makeup mirror and the trash can below. And then we have our bathroom with some fun tiles, just a standard shower tub combo with the H2O Disney products on the wall. And then across from the sink area, we have our little kitchenette. So we have our coffee pot and sink, our microwave, a toaster, a ice bucket, and then down below we have our mini fridge. And then under here we have our trash and recycling. And then up above we do have some plastic cups up here, but up above we have our kind of plasticware and paper plates and paper bowls on that side. And on this side, we have some extra paper towels. And then turning into the room itself, there's a nice little seating area here for putting your shoes on and whatnot, with a drawer beneath it as well.
Or to put your suitcase on.
Or to put your suitcase on, very true. And then next to that, we have our kind of wardrobe. Since there is no like true closet space, this is what we have instead. So we have the luggage rack, an extra pillow and blanket, and then our ironing board up here, as well as the hairdryer and a safe. Seems like a decent sized safe, actually.
It is. It's also padded in there?
Most of them are.
Okay.
And then next to the wardrobe, we have our dresser, which is pretty standard. The bottom drawers are odd that they open up like that. So quite a bit of storage space down there.
I think it's open all the way across.
Yeah, there's no divider down there, so you can store something fairly large down there, maybe like a pack and play even.
Maybe a suitcase even if you have
Potentially, yeah. And then because we are staying club level, we did get a little club level gift. So we got a little box of ganachery chocolate. So very, very fancy there. As well as a little welcome note that gives us all the hours for the club level offerings. So we have the breakfast from 7 to 10:30, safari snacks from 11:30 to 4, the hors d'oeuvres from 5 to 7, and evening indulgences and desserts from 8 to 10. So very exciting for that, all the club level offerings we have ahead. And just like at All-Star Music, we have a little birthday message from Animal Kingdom Lodge because today is my birthday. So very exciting with that. And next...
And a Hey Disney.
And a Hey Disney, very true. And next to the dresser we have a little seating area. So small table and 2 chairs, as well as a very fun mirror with some lizards. Very cute, very, very in theme. And then continuing to turn, we have our bed, which is a standard queen size bed, as well as a pull-out couch, which I think is a queen pull-out couch as well. And then the coffee table is 2 smaller tables that are easier to kind of pull apart and place elsewhere if needed.
Yes.
And then as far as our outlets go, we do have some outlets as well as some USBs over here next to the phone on this side of the bed.
There's no nightstand on the other side.
And no nightstand on that side of the bed, but there is an outlet over there. So at least we have an outlet on that side.
Oh, good. The nightstand's on my side of the bed.
It is. And then as a look at our balcony, it does seem to be a decent sized balcony. I don't know if it's a little bit bigger than the standard studios.
I feel like this is bigger than a regular studio.
Maybe so. We are in the very end, so we are the first room off of the elevators.
And
so
the
that
lounge.
And the lounge.
We got lucky with the location.
So that might have to do with why it seems bigger, but we also have a little bit of an obstructed view here as well with the thatched roof, but I don't mind it, it's fun.
Way out in the distance, we can see the flamingos.
Yes, so we have a view of the pool, and then if I zoom in just a bit, you can see in the distance we have a flamboyance of flamingos. So, very cute. As for the Kilimanjaro Club Concierge Lounge itself, it is located on the top floor, the 6th floor of the Jambo House main lobby. And as a point of reference to tour the lounge area when it is empty, from the elevator bays ahead of us we have the concierge desk, and then to our left we have the concierge lounge area. So there is plenty of seating here with a great view overlooking the beautiful lobby of Animal Kingdom Lodge Jambo House. And as you can see, there is plenty of counter space and like buffet space to set up all of the lovely food offerings throughout the day. There is a cooler as well for some drinks, and there's space to add a cooler in the evenings for your Mickey bars and your wine station. And in the far corner of the concierge lounge is a little kid area set up that is consistently playing Disney Junior on the TV. As far as the food offerings go in the concierge lounge, this is how the day was divided up. So we were actually able to partake in each of these offerings, with breakfast being done twice on both our check-in day and our check-out day. So without further ado, let's go through each of the food offerings. Starting with breakfast, we had some hot sticky buns and oatmeal, as well as several toppings and marmalades and whatnot. And on our second day, the hot sticky buns were traded out for some cranberry orange bread pudding, which was fantastic. The next station was a toaster, as well as some bagels and toast, some grab-and-go fruit, and some cereal options with some milk. And then moving over to the buffet setup, the first station was some pastries that were the same for both of our breakfast days. Next up, we had a fruit and yogurt station, as well as some selection of cheeses, and some hard-boiled eggs, and some smoked salmon, as well as the delicious Boma mustard. Next up, we had the hot breakfast section. So on day 1, we had some sausage, as well as some turkey bobotie. And then on day 2, they switched it out for bacon and scrambled eggs with spinach, tomato, and feta. Coffee and tea was available throughout the day, including the Nespresso machine, as well as some fancy syrup. So they had hazelnut, pumpkin spice, salted caramel, and vanilla available. For breakfast, they also had some orange juice and jungle juice, or pog juice, available, and a lovely selection of Twinings tea available. Also available throughout the day is a cooler full of soda and juice and milk. And then for breakfast, available upon request, they do have some alcoholic offerings for guests aged 21 or older. So we were able to try both a Pog Juice Mimosa and a Sangria. Next up for the day, starting at 11:30, was Safari Snacks with yet again a pretty large soda selection. And as far as the drink station goes, relatively unchanged except for the juices being swapped out for some iced tea and lemonade. Otherwise, everything was exactly the same as breakfast. And as for the buffet stations, it was swapped out for some assorted chips, followed by some chocolate chip cookies and sugar cookies, as well as some Uncrustables cut into quarters and some turkey roll-ups, and then kind of a create-your-own trail mix selection with some yogurt-covered pretzels, some chocolate raisins, and some nuts, and then some crudités, so some carrots and cucumbers and celery with some hummus and ranch, and yet again some more fruit offerings, and instead of cereal it has now been swapped out for some candy selections. And then during the snack section and for the rest of the day there is beer and wine available upon request, so I tried a Moroccan beer from Casablanca. The next offering was the Twilight offerings, or the hors d'oeuvres. So first up we have the tomato soup with paneer cheese as well as butter chicken, both from Sanaa, and these were both absolutely incredible. Flavors here were amazing. Next up, we had a wine cart with a large selection of African wines, and here you see the selection of wines available. So I tried the Excelsior Cabernet Sauvignon from the Western Cape, which was quite delicious. And moving over to the buffet, we had some small bites, so we had some mealy dogs, or like African-inspired mini corn dogs, and the remainder of the buffet was kind of appetizer-esque things, so we had some sort of olives and veggies and fruit, as well as some hummus and spreads, and a cheese selection, and then some meat and crackers if you wanted to make your own little charcuterie board. And then lastly, to end up the day, we have our evening indulgences for dessert. So we have some sort of cookies here, as well as the Kenyan coffee tart, and a cashew caramel tart. Next up, we had some assorted cupcakes. So we had safari cupcakes, as well as the orange sesame cake. And once again, still had some peanut butter and jelly Uncrustables available. In the evening, they also bring out the ice cream freezer with the Mickey ice cream sandwiches, the strawberry fruit bars, and the Mickey premium bars. And lastly, for the adults, they do have some cordials available, so Grand Marnier, Cognac, Amarula liqueur, and Kahlua. So, overall thoughts on club level, since we have experienced every meal time session of today.
Well, I'm excited for breakfast tomorrow morning too.
Right. Well, breakfast tomorrow might be a little bit different, but we'll have shown that as well in our previous clips. I will say, I know we showed in our room tour that we asked some ganachery. We did ask the lovely cast members up here at the concierge desk what flavors they are. So we have 2 of each flavor, a cinnamon, a salted caramel, and a coffee. So excited to try that tomorrow, since we're very full today.
But we can't take it on our next adventure.
Yes.
So, hint.
Yes, indeed. But all the food today has been so good. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the butter chicken. That was for the hors d'oeuvre session.
Yes.
From talking to Mark up here, that the butter chicken comes from Sanaa.
Mark from California.
Yes, Mark from California.
Shout out Mark.
The butter chicken came from Sanaa. Fantastic. The soup that was there up here today, the tomato soup with paneer, that was fantastic as well. Just a lot of good flavors happening. The dessert selection was pretty good. We missed out on zebra domes. Apparently zebra domes are on Wednesday nights. But still had some coffee tart and a caramel cashew tart, which is good. And they had the ice cream. So they have the Mickey bars, the Mickey ice cream sandwiches, and the strawberry fruit bars.
I'm so full, man. But like, yes, it's included, so
exactly.
I'm just gonna smell the fruity goodness for now while we talk to you.
And so many drinks today. So
yes.
For breakfast, they had mimosas and sangria. The mimosas, they even had pog juice or orange juice options. And then they had kind of wine and beer upon request throughout the day. So I tried a beer earlier, the Casa beer from Morocco, which was pretty good. And then they had a fairly large wine selection of South African wines for our hors d'oeuvre session, which was very nice to try different South African wines. And then we learned about Francisco.
Oh, Francisco.
Shout out to Francisco from Guatemala. He was
Francisco,
phenomenal.
Like, we love Francisco. We're the biggest Francisco fans.
Yes.
I want to put Francisco in my pocket and take him with me for the rest of my life.
He was great.
We love Francisco.
Yeah, we saw a couple of people walking around with very colorful drinks.
Beverages.
Like different layers of like green and looked like whipped cream. It was just like,
we were like,
what's happening?
What is this and where is it coming from?
So we asked everybody, like, well, Francisco can make some magic.
So we were like, okay, we gotta find Francisco.
So Francisco can basically make cocktails without using any spirits, which was baffling. So there are no hard liquor options.
Francisco also said that he was 92 years old.
He did.
So I would believe anything. I don't think he was actually 92.
No.
But, you know.
But yeah.
My mom asked if he had anything in his pocket to surprise us with, and he pulled out a Mickey Rice Krispie pop and told Robbie
from his pocket
and told Robbie happy birthday, and we were like, okay.
It was the most random thing, but he was just kind of making magic the whole time we interacted with him. Mm-hmm. And he was making cocktails kind of to our tastes without using any liquors. I think all they have access to is the cordials for the evening, as well as the different wines and champagnes. So he was kind of just being creative, mixing different flavors. We got 3 very different drinks.
Yes.
And all 3 were incredible.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Like strawberry puree. Mine was like citrusy, and yours was like tasted like amarula and strawberry.
It was very pretty.
Very pretty, like a smoothie almost.
Yeah, and then there was one that was like strawberry puree. Mm-hmm. But we had 3 different glasses. I don't know what he was getting them. Yeah. But we love Francisco. Sometimes we have little "You Were Great" cards that we hand out when cast members really go above and beyond. So Francisco definitely got one of those, and a cast compliment through the app.
The cast compliments through the app are a lovely addition to the app.
Because always remember to compliment the cast members.
Yes. So, and also shout out to Miles, who was here to welcome us this morning.
Yes, he's great at the front desk, or not front desk, the concierge desk up here. He said, "Miles, like Spider-Man." Yeah. We were like, okay, we can hang.
Yes.
But overall, just so much good food. So many really wonderful, nice people. Mm-hmm. I know in some of our last trips we've said that we haven't...
cast members have gone downhill since
not downhill. Experience. We haven't been shouting out cast members quite as much because we've had people who've done really well, but maybe haven't gone above and beyond. But today it has been
every single person we interacted
over with. And over and over people going above and beyond.
But I will say, from our experience, that typically happens at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
And Animal Kingdom Lodge.
We love Animal Kingdom and Animal Kingdom Lodge.
The cast members always go out of their way, especially if you're celebrating something like the buttons. They recognize it a lot more in Animal Kingdom Park compared to any other park.
They're excited to celebrate with you here.
Yeah.
We're not going to make any guarantees and say you're going to get anything super duper special, but Animal Kingdom seems ready to celebrate. Every time we're celebrating, they're here for it.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, highly recommend club level. There's even like to-go boxes to take some food to go with you.
Yeah, but definitely a great way to spend a birthday.
Yes, for sure. I know it was very hard to get this room since there are only 8 up here for DVC, 4 studios and 4 one-bedrooms. So very hard, very competitive. But if you can do it, I highly recommend doing it. If you can't grab the DVC room, there are other club level options
that you can pay for.
You can pay cash for. That would not put you on this floor, but you still have access to the club level lounge.
Because that's one thing that's been actually really great about our DVC club level experience.
The lounge is right outside.
Yeah, we're literally the first room off the lounge and off the elevators.
We are the closest room to the concierge desk.
Yeah.
So, fantastic location. 6401. Yeah. Fantastic room.
Great view of the flamingos.
Yeah.
Who can ask for anything more?
Exactly. So, loved our concierge club level experience with Kilimanjaro Club.
We're so spoiled.
We are. Looking forward to breakfast tomorrow, which you would have already seen.
What are we going to do now?
Exactly.
Just be spoiled forever?
Yeah.
We might have to be.
We might have to be.
I don't know.
But we are very full now, full of good food. And still have on us a strawberry fruit bar to enjoy as well. But that will do it for us for this evening. So thank you so much for watching.
What a great way to spend a birthday.
Yes, indeed. And we will see you next time.
See you real soon.